Charlotte that she has to do it until it's necessary. Is it fair enough? Okay. So, 29 minutes and you'll be free. Okay. Or we can establish that, ladies and gentlemen, she has to do it until the dough is going to be net. And how to recognize that the dough is really net? How to recognize that the dough is ready? The dough which is ready shouldn't stick to her fingers, right? That's how we can recognize that the job was done, right? So, Charlotte, tell me, does the dough you are kneading, does it stick to your fingers? No, it doesn't, obviously. And do you know why? Because of the flour. It is quite a logical answer, but if I was to be honest with you, the dough isn't sticky because I knead it in the machine at 10 in the morning. So I don't know if you realize, but it seems like all your work here is totally pointless. You shouldn't be worried about that. I'm going to tell you that all efforts in our country are pointless, right? Especially regaining our independence, but it's another story. So, that's why we won't be bothering ourselves with that, and that's why I prepared the second task for my helper. So, and the second task won't be futile, in contrary to the first one, right? Take it easy, you're doing great. So, what I would like you to do now is to form a round shape out of your piece of dough. We have 3 seconds for doing that. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. And show me what you get. Alright, Charlotte, where do you come from? What? Can you come again? Singapore. Wow, quite interesting. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have never been there, but I have to go there to see how do round objects look like in Singapore. So, it's a perfect round ball. Alright, but if we squinted our eyes a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely more or less round, right? And why do we need a round object? Because in this particular form, in this particular shape, our dough is going to grow evenly, right? And this particular piece of dough should be left for half an hour to grow. And after the time, we could continue. That's why making croissants from the beginning to an end is a long-lasting process. It's about 6 hours, right? Because after every action with the dough, it should be left for half an hour to grow. So, long story short, Charlotte did for us a very important part because she prepared our dough for the next steps, right? And in my humble opinion, she did it in a great way. That's why she deserves a huge applause. So, do you want to help me in another task? Very good. So, before we'll go to the second task, ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk a little bit about our yeast, right? They are small living creatures, and that's why they have to eat something. And yeast consumes sugar, which is inside our dough. After eating, they produce gases, they produce carbon dioxide bubbles, to be exact, and we don't want those bubbles inside our dough. That's why we have to get rid of them. We have to eliminate them, and we have 2 methods to do so. Charlotte, the first method is going to be delicate, the second is going to be slightly more violent. Which one do you choose? First one, very good. So, the first method looks like this. We need to grab our piece of dough and hit it hard against the table like this. So it makes the bubbles explode, right? It's easy and simple and efficient, right? But as I said, this was the more delicate, right? Do you want to see the more violent? Very good. So, are you sure? Alright, so the second way is also more difficult, right? So Charlotte, we need to get ourselves. No, you can stay at this. Alright, I will come closer. The second way is also more difficult. That's why we need to get ourselves in the proper mood. We need to focus, right? So please follow my instructions. Raise your hands, clench your fists, close your eyes. Don't worry, nothing bad is going to happen. It's not that kind of show. And now, try to imagine yourself a person who angered you a lot lately. If this person is present, take a look. He or she may be taking pictures of you. And now you can open your eyes and try to put all your negative emotions onto our dough by punching it. I will tell you which hand to use, right? And on my command, you will hit the dough with a pointed hand, hard at once, alright? So, get ready and right hand. Very good. Left hand. Right elbow. Very good. Right hand. Left hand. Both hands. Forehand. Charlotte is really great. I have to tell you, usually when we have men here and they are told to hit the dough with their forehead, they do it. Depending on their age. cautious, they think before they act, right? So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big applause, please.